We have 80 acres here at Lake Mirage Racquet Club. 19, almost 20 acres are water. We have 2 lakes and what we call a duck pond. We do have a well that we provide the water into the lake. From there we have 12 vaults where we do our irrigation for the lawns and flower beds. We have a few waterfalls by the front Country Club Drive entrance that are on Coachella Valley water for the purity of it. We do not water during the day. We water starting in the late evenings and then early mornings. We've cut back as much as we can during the summer. We've also worked with Landscape Committee in putting in drought-tolerant landscaping. We had grass here all around the duck pond, as we call it, and we've converted this to drought-tolerant. And then we've put some riprap, meaning the rock along the edge, to help support it and all. And we work with where the irrigation is so that we're not having an extra flow. Our water also, if it does go over into the street drains do go back into the lake.
The governor has called for 25% mandatory cuts in water use. What do you think about that?
As for communities and all, fortunately we don't have a golf course. We just have our lakes, which we do want to keep full. We'll continue to cut back and work with it. But again, we've been on a progressive movement here for the past, say, 5, 6, even 10 years, working towards using less water. So when we look back at our water bills from 8 years ago and what we're using now, we are using considerably less already.
Would you or the HOA consider draining any of the lakes to make more of a contribution and save more water?
I think we have static in our line. I didn't hear that question. Sorry.
Can't go there?
I wouldn't go there, and I would give a two-letter answer if I did.
What?
No. But, you know, if the times happen and it has to be less, you know, they could maybe bring them down a little bit, but drain, I would say that's not, you know.
Because it's 19 acres of lakes.
It's 19 acres of lake, and yes, it is a fair amount of water, but it is water that we're actually paying for to have pumped from our own property, and a lot of it is going back into the aquifer, so it's not as if we're sprinkling a golf course or a green area not seeing any return. We do feel that we are returning some of what we're pulling out. In fact, a majority of it.
And you have reduced water use in the past.
Yes.
Now the call is for 25%. Do you think 25% is doable? 25% more on top of what you've already done?
Time would tell. I'm not really sure. We'll try our best. That's a tough one. I mean, it's tough to go look at 25%. Especially if they bring it down into the home use also.